Good morning, dear students, once again. And today we are going to talk about three-column cash book, triple column cash book. Okay. And we have seen how a single column cash book looks like, and double column cash book, that is cash book with discount column, we have seen. And now we are going to see cash book with discount column, cash column, and bank column. Okay. Now the practice is that you don't need to balance the discount column, but you need to balance only cash column and the bank column, right? All cash receipts and deposits into the bank and discount allowed. Yeah, all of you mute yourself, unless I ask you to unmute, okay? I request you to mute yourself so that there's no disturbance, as it is being recorded and it will be uploaded on the Moodle. Right. So all cash receipts, deposits into the bank and discount allowed or recorded on debit side. And all cash payments, withdrawals from the bank and discount received or recorded on credit side. Okay, come again. All deposits into the bank, discount you're allowing, and the cash you're receiving are debited in the cash book. The opposite, cash payments, discount received, and bank withdrawals are recorded on the credit side of the cash book. Okay, now once again, we will ask ourselves, I have been telling you once again, is cash book a journal or a ledger? You will come across a question, frequent question in your BOM. What is that? Is management an art or science? It is art as well as science. It is both art and science. Management is both art and science. Just like that, is cash book journal or a ledger? The cash book is both journal as well as ledger. It has features of journal because this is the original book of original entry. It has features of ledger account because it has debit side and credit side. It has debit side and credit side. Okay, all receipts, all cash inflows debited, all cash outflows credited. Okay, so as it is applied to the single column cash book and double column cash book, the same is applied to triple column cash book also. Again, we understand that a cash book is both journal as well as ledger. Now, what is a contra entry? What is a contra entry? Now, there's one concept called contra entry. Okay. Now, this contra entry, we will come back and discuss. Okay. We will come back and discuss. If I just tell you this theory, it is all like a cloud or a fog. Okay. It's not clear, gloomy. But let me take you to the problem. Feel the problem there and come back, and then you look into these lines, then you will understand. We'll come back to this. Okay, now look at this problem. Illustration 1. Okay, who will take up reading this? Is Janvi available?
Yes, sir.
Please, ma, go ahead.
Yes. Illustration 1. Let us see an illustration of the following cash and bank transactions in the books of Mr. Abhishek. January 1st. Opening cash balance was 3,800 and bank balance was 25,500 rupees.
27,500.
Sorry, 27.
Okay. So look at this one. Opening balance of cash and opening balance of bank. These are given. Opening balance of cash, opening balance of bank. What will you do with these opening balances? What do you generally do when you see an opening balance? Quickly.
Balance carried down.
balance carried down. Who says this? Sabrina. Every class I am repeating Sabrina. It is, I think, nearly 60, 70 times I might have repeated this answer.
No, sir, it's a balance brought down.
Balance brought down. The opening balance is to be prefixed with balance brought down. Okay, against the amount of the opening balance, you have to write in particulars column balance brought down. The balance brought down or the opening balance can be on both debit side or credit side. If brought down is for opening, what is for closing? Simply carried down.
Carry it down, sir.
Yeah, carried down. Okay. Now, look at this, ma. You know, again and again, I'm repeating. Please don't forget. Okay, these basic things. Brought down, opening, carried down, closing. Again and again, I'm repeating. Okay. Now, this brought down, you will see only on the debit side for asset accounts. This brought down, we see only on the debit side for all the asset accounts, be it furniture account, be it machinery account, be it building account, be it cash account, whatever is the asset, all the assets accounts are debited with opening balance. Debited with opening balance. You will ask me, so why cash is to be debited? The opening balance of cash is to be debited. It is to be debited because it's an asset. Cash is an asset. Okay. So cash account is an asset account. It is to be debited. Now, if cash is an asset, then what about the bank balance? It is also cash, but it is in the bank account. Okay. So that is to be debited too. Look at this, right? Cash account, debit. Okay, actually this is debit. I think this debit has gone down. Okay, it should be here. When I have added the content, the page is pushed and yeah, right. Cash account or cash debit to balance brought down 3,800 in the cash column and 27,500 in the bank column. There's one more column, discount allowed. What we have seen in the previous class is date, particulars, ledger folio. Okay. Before ledger folio, receipt number we have seen. Actually, you know, it is not fitting here. So therefore, it would have been very difficult or inconvenient. So therefore, I have deleted this receipt number. You see this receipt number and you see this voucher number. These two columns I have deleted so that, you know, I could accommodate the columns. You know, there is a receipt column here. There's a voucher column just before the ledger folio column. Okay, right. So how many columns totally for triple column cash book? Date, particulars, receipt number, ledger
14.
folio, cash column, bank column, discount column. Now in all these, I have deleted the receipt number column. Okay. For convenience sake, I have deleted this. Okay. But you can see the format here. I have given you the format so that you don't misunderstand. Actually, this is the format. This is the format. So because I was not able to show you like this in the previous class, okay, so I have done this. Right? Do you understand, ma? I have deleted receipt number, voucher number intentionally. Don't get confused. Okay? Right. So how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
14.
columns. 6 columns on the left, 6 columns on the right. If it is including voucher and receipt number, it is 14. Excluding that, it is 12. 12 columns. The full exhaustive format, the complete form of triple column cash book is 14 columns. It has 14 columns. But if you remove the receipt column and the voucher column, you will have 12 solid columns. Okay, right? 6 on the left. Now, sir, how to remember these 12? If you remember 6, the remaining 6, you know it already. Okay, date, particulars, ledger, folio, cash, bank, discount on the left, and the same on the right. That's it. 6 columns on the left, 6 columns on the right, both on debit and credit sides. Fine. When you're given the opening balance of cash and the bank balance, you have debited by writing to balance brought down. That's on January 1st. January 1st. Okay. Now I want somebody to take up. Other than January. Yes, ma'am. January 4th. Yes. Discuss, read it and discuss also. Rohit. Gundada Pavan.
Present, sir. Rohit.
Wax paid in cash rupees 1500.
Once again.
Jan 4th, wax paid in cash rupees 1500.
Wax. Hmm? What is that? Wax? Wages. Okay, wages. Wages paid in cash, 1500. What shall we do with this? Pavanji. Pavan Garu.
Yes, sir.
What shall we do with this wage paid? Quickly, we don't have time. That
Balance.
time. Huh? Wages paid.
Balance.
What
Balance.
happens when you pay
Brought
wage?
down.
Credit, sir.
What happens when you pay wage, Gundada?
Credit.
Credit.
No, what happens, I'm saying. What will you do? I'm not asking.
Balance. Brought down.
No, beta. When wages are paid, cash goes out, cash moves out. Okay? Cash is an asset. When asset goes out, credit. When asset comes in, debit. That's
Debit.
a rule. Okay? So
Yes, sir.
wages paid, cash goes out, 1500. Okay? 1500. So it is to be credited on January 4th by wages. Okay? By wages, 1500 cash is paid in cash column. Okay? Right.
sir.
Next, continue please, Pawan.
Jan 5th, received check of rupees 19,800 for KBK Enterprises after allowing discount of 200.
What did you receive? You received a check.
Check
You received a check, 19,800.
800.
Okay, 19,800. So that 19,800, yeah, 19,800 check you have received, and you drop it in bank
Debit.
column.
Bank
Okay,
call.
because it's received debit on January 15th. Who is giving that? KBK.
KBK Enterprises.
KBK. And actually, he has to pay you 20,000. But because he's a prompt payer, you have given a discount of 200.
200.
Okay, this is discount you are giving. So if you are giving this, that's called discount allowed. If you are receiving, that's discount received. Okay, right. So 200 is the discount. Done. Next, continue, please.
Jan 7th,
John,
paid to
continue. Go ahead.
paid to paid to consultant charge of by check from rupees 7,500
Pay to consultancy charges.
by
Pay to consultancy charges by check for 7,500.
Credit bank, sir.
Okay. Paid. Anything that is paid, credit.
credit.
Good. Good. I think Kishore is helping you. Good, good. By consultancy fee. And how are you paying? By giving a check. Okay. In bank column 7,500. Okay. 7,500. Next. Continue.
Jan 10th, cash of rupees 2,500 withdraw from bank.
When you're depositing in the bank, okay, bank balance increase in asset debit. When you're withdrawing, balance decrease in asset
Credit, sir.
credit. Okay, credit. Now on January 10th, this is a typical scenario. What is that? Cash of 2,500 withdrawn from bank. When you're withdrawing from bank, the cash balance increases, na? Bank balance decreases.
Yes, sir.
The cash balance increases, na? So when the cash balance increases, what shall we do?
Debit.
On 10th January, okay, on 10th January, okay, cash account debit to bank. Bank is giving 2,500 in the cash column. Okay, now bank is giving, na? It is giving. So bank is giving. So bank is to be credited, na? So this is cash book, okay, with the bank column also, right? Yeah. With the
Yes, sir.
So when
Yes, sir.
with the bank, you have to give the treatment, for bank column also 2,500. 2,500 is credited in the bank column. 2,500 is debited in the cash column. Cash column is debited because cash account is receiving. Bank column is credited because bank is giving. Debit the receiver, the cash account. Credit the giver, the bank account. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And on debit side, you're writing to bank. On credit side, you're writing by bank.
By
Okay.
cash.
By cash. On debit, you're writing to bank. On credit, you're writing by cash. Opposite. Look at this. And this is a bit confusing. You should ask me if any doubts are there. Let it be rectified here itself. Don't hesitate to ask me any doubt here. However stupid the doubt may be. Yes, ma'am. Please don't hesitate to ask me doubts. No.
Sir,
Yes.
please repeat this entry, sir, once again.
Okay, good. On January 10th, okay, cash is received. From where? From bank. Okay. From where? From bank. Look at this. What is the entry? Tell me. When cash is received, who is receiving? Cash account. Debit the receiver. Na? Cash account, benefit receiver is debited. Cash account debit to
Bank account.
bank account. Bank account. Okay. So cash account is debited with 2,500 when it is received. Okay. Then what about bank account?
Credit.
Credit, na? That's what we did.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And here cash account debit to bank. Cash account debit to bank. Here we have written. And on credit side, by cash. cash account, debit to bank. Look at this. If we are writing here to bank, we are writing here by cash. Understood, ma? Those who have asked the question. Is it clear? Should I repeat again?
No, sir. Clear.
Clear. Good. Next. On 12th January. Yeah, read it.
Received a check from rupees 4,500 in full settlement of the account of Mr. X at a discount of 10% and deposit the same into the bank.
After giving 10% discount. What is this discount? Cash discount. Boys and girls, you have to be very careful in remembering these points. This is not a general subject where you just can write on your own. Everything you have to remember in detail. Every bit I'm stressing, you should remember in detail. Otherwise, it will confuse you. Okay, what is this discount? What type of discount is this? This is a
Settlement.
settlement. Okay. And the discount type, what type of cash discount or what type of discount is this? It's a cash discount. It's a cash discount. When the cash discount is given, what is the other discount? Okay, this is cash discount. What is the other discount? What is the other discount? There are two types of discount I have explained you, right? I have explained to you two types of discount.
Discount allowed and discount.
Discount received.
This is discount allowed, discount received.
Cash
Both
discount.
are cash discount only. Both are cash discount. There's one more discount I have discussed.
Trade discount.
Trade discount.
Trade discount. Very good. Trade discount. We are not talking about that discount. Trade discount is the discount given on the MRP, maximum retail price. Okay. So that discount does not come here in a transaction like this. And even if it comes, we don't enter that. We will directly take the net amount. But here we are recording this discount and we are providing a separate column for that discount. Okay. So this is a cash discount. What is the intention of allowing a cash discount or giving a cash discount? Can you please tell me? What is the purpose of this cash discount?
To encourage for a early settlement
Yeah,
of the creditor.
prompt payment, prompt settlement. You know, to make them to pay as early as possible. We want money as early as possible once we sell goods. Okay, so to encourage them, to motivate them, we give this discount, right? So this is a cash discount. Cash discount. That is to boost up the sales. Trade discount is given to boost up the sale. Cash discount is given to encourage them to make on time or in time. Okay, right. Received a check of 4,500 in full settlement of Mr. X at a discount of 10%. Okay, that means this 4,500 is after providing the discount of 10%. This 4,500 check, whatever we have received, is after giving him a discount. Giving him means who? Mr. X.
X.
Yeah, after giving X, whatever is the amount available, that amount is 90%. 90%. Look at this. This 4,500 is after providing this 10%. That means we don't know what is that 100%. Let's look at this. If
5,000, sir.
if 4,500 is 90%, what is 100%? 100% is 4,500 into 100 by 90. Okay, gives you 5,000. Okay, gives you 5,000. And if this 5,000 is multiplied with 10%, okay, multiplied with 10%, what you get is
500.
500. That is this 500. Okay, that is this 500. Look at this. when you receive check from X in full settlement for 4,500, and after providing a depreciation or discount of 10%, then this 4,500 would be 90%. Okay, if 90% is this, and what is 100%? And you calculate it just as below. Okay, and after arriving full 100% of 5,000 and 10% on 5,000 is 500. 500. Okay, this is about on 12th of January. This is done. Any confusion here?
No, sir.
Okay. Right. On January 15th, X's check returned dishonored by the bank. Dishonor. What is dishonor? What is dishonor? You know, in accounting parlance, I am asking you, in accounting sense of understanding. Dishonor means, what is dishonor? Literal meaning?
Maybe the bank balance is not more is less than the check amount.
Yeah, that is the business language. That's accounting language. Okay, right? Literal meaning is a slightly different, right? Literal meaning is
Disgrace.
disgrace. Yeah, literal meaning is disgrace. Dishonor means disgrace. So, but here, dishonor means refusal to pay on the check presented at the bank counter, at the cash counter of the bank. Refusal to pay on the check presentation. When check is presented for payment at the cash counter of the bank, they refuse to pay. Okay? When they refuse to pay, that itself is called as the dishonor. Why they refuse to pay? They refuse to pay if the one who is issuing check may request the banker to stop payment, or the balance in the account may not be sufficient. The balance in the issuer's account may not be sufficient. Okay, in such instances, the check may be dishonored, that is, refused to be paid. Right? So, X's check returned dishonored by the bank. When we received the check, we debited 2,500 by writing to bank. We debited by writing 4,500 by writing to Mr. X. We have received check from Mr. X. We have debited. Right? Now, the same is dishonored. X check दे दिया, लेकिन उसमें अकाउंट में खाता में पैसे नहीं है. ठीक है, क्या करें? We have to return him back, right? The same check. At the time of receiving check, we debited. When it is to be sent back, what shall we write? What shall we write? Mr. X account debit to cash account. You will simply reverse it. Here you're writing cash account debit to X. When the check is dishonored and sent back, X to cash. X account debit to cash. Is it clear? And
Yes, sir.
amounts are same. You will write the amount in the bank column and the discount in the discount column. Okay? The same thing you do, but it is on the credit side when it is dishonored. Look at this one. Everything is same. Everything is same. When the check is received, we record on the debit side. When the check is dishonored, the same thing we write on the credit side. That's it. Date in the date column. Okay. When it is dishonored, look at this one. Date. 15th it is dishonored. Not on the same day. We presented on 12th. Okay, it takes 2 to 3 days. On 15th it is dishonored. Right? And instead of writing to Mr. X, it is by Mr. X. Instead of writing on debit column, bank column of the debit side, we are writing bank column on the credit side, 4,500. Discount received, discount allowed we have written when we received. Now it is discount received. Okay. Now that's the last transaction. January 15th, check return dishonored by the bank. Right? So
Yes, sir.
that's it. All transactions are over. Now the total 3,800 plus 2,500 is 6,300. And what's the total on the credit side cash column 1500. Okay, so 6300 we drop on credit side also. Okay, so 6300. Difference between 6300 and 1500 is 4800. We drop that amount. After writing this amount, we write, okay, by balance carried down in the particulars column, and this is the last balance, the closing balance on the last day of the accounting period, that is 31st January. Okay, and let's look at the bank. Yes.
Sir, I didn't understand that dishonored one, sir. Dishonored check.
Dishonored check. When we receive the money, okay, in the form of check, okay, what did we do? We debited cash book and credited X. Okay, we debited cash book, cash account. This is also account, right? Let's understand this way. Cash account debit to X when he gave us a check, 4,500 and 500 discount. Total 5,000 is the total amount. But we settled with a discount of 500 and he gave us a check of 4,500. When the same check is sent to bank, when the check is to be deposited, you deposited in the bank. After 2 days, the banker told, sir, ये check वापस आया sir, balance नहीं है, bounce हो गया. तो now ले लीजिए, आप लेके जाइए sir, check बोल के, it is given through cashier brought this back. And this cashier, what he will do? He will give it back to X, na? So when X is to be debited, na? X account debit to cash account. It is like this one. Cash to bank you've written. Now, when it is returned back or dishonored, no, not cash to bank. Sorry. Bank account debit to X, right? Bank account debit to X. When you received it, you debited in the bank column, na? It is bank account debited. Okay, who is giving X? So you have written to X, correct. When the same is bounced and you are giving that bounce check back to X, what do you write? X account debit,
Debit.
okay, to cash. I'm sorry, to bank.
Bank.
That's it. Reversed. That's it. That's what we did. X account debit to bank. Cash book means including bank column, no? It is like this, cash account debit to bank, this bank. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clear, Sabrina? Okay. Done.
Yes, sir.
Right. So let's come to the totals. Let's come to the total. Let's come to the total. Total 27,500, 19,800, 4,500. Total 51,800. But when you look at this, the amount is small. 7,500 plus 2,500, 10,000 plus 4,500, 14,500 only. So therefore, you will take the highest total on the credit column also, credit side also of the bank column, 51,800. Difference between 51,800 minus this 14,500 is 37,300. 37,300. This is the difference. Against this difference, you have already written by balance carried down. carried down, closing on the last working day, last accounting period date, the last day of the accounting period, 31st January. 31st January, buy balance carried down 37,300. This is for bank. For cash, 4,800. What was closing in the last accounting period will become opening to the next accounting period. What do you write when it is opening? To balance brought down 4,800 and 37,300. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is the end of cash book with bank column. Okay, cash book, bank column, discount column. Look at this. We did not tally or balance discount columns. Debit side discount column is 700, whereas credit side discount column is 500. Do you see this? We are not attempting to tally it or balance it. We just total it and left it like that. But whereas the cash and bank columns, we have balanced the accounts. Okay. Ask me the doubts, if any, then we will discuss.